Now, I'll tell you what, man, if I'm Jamar Chase's agent, you're playing with Joe Burrow. You're in your fourth year. You're not on the fifth-year option. You're in your fourth year, okay? You're coming into your fourth year, okay? Let me make sure I got that clear. Remember, T. Higgins on his fifth-year option. Higgins was already there and in 2020 that they drafted Joe Burrow. They hit the lottery and got Joe Burrow. Let's make that clear. And then in 21, Joe Burrow's teammate there, Jamar Chase, gets drafted. Okay. Yes, he's made the Pro Bowl. I want to say 2 out of 3 times, if I'm not mistaken. 100-catch guy. He is all that, but he is holding in for an extension, and I don't know if Mike Brown's going to do it. This guy, the old man that runs the team there, that owns it, he's dug in. He is dug in. Higgins didn't realize it. Higgins went on and signed his contract for 1 year or whatever, and he's going to go ahead and play. And Chase is holding out right now. And I'll tell you, with Higgins in there and Jermaine Burton, I've mentioned this name before, folks. Jermaine Burton, 3rd-round pick out of Alabama, 3 catches, 3 out of 4 catches, 82 yards, if I'm not mistaken, and a touchdown. And that wasn't even with Joe Burrow throwing him the ball. This guy's had a good camp. Joe Burrow really likes what he sees out of the Alabama player who went up and got the ball. Big play after big play last year with Alabama. Didn't get the hype of the Devontae Smith or Jalen Waddle, but Jalen Monroe, not as consistent, not as a consistent player as a Mac Jones or a Tua, anybody of that nature. He's a very raw player, but he was throwing Jermaine Burton the ball last year, and Burton ran a 4.5 at the combine, folks. Kind of fell through the cracks there. But Burrow says he likes what he sees so far in camp with this Jermaine Burton. I've watched Jermaine Burton. I really like this guy. Keep an eye out for him. Then you ask yourself, well, 2 of the 3 teams that really need a receiver, these are the ones we've been reading about and I've been talking about, the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers are 2 big ones there in the AFC North that are willing to give up quite a bit to get another receiver. Would love to have a Jamar Chase, but they're in the same division. Cincinnati's not going to do that. But if you could talk a New England Patriots, say, hey, listen, Brandon Ayuk is not going to sign there. What they might come off that 1st-round pick for Jamar Chase. You could and I'm not saying this is going to happen, but you could probably get a 1st round, a 2nd round next year, and maybe a 1st round in like 26 or 27 for Jamar Chase. I think he's that good.